Well, hello everybody. It's Thursday. You know what that means. I'm here to give you my thoughts. This week on the 1994 action comedy A Low Down Dirty Shame. Hey, I gotta watch like a action movie sometimes, right? So why not this? Here's the plot information about A Low Down Dirty Shame right about now. A Low Down Dirty Shame is an action comedy film directed and written by Keaton Ivy Wayans. The story follows Andre Shame, a former LAPD detective turned private investigator. Shame runs his own agency, A Low Down Dirty Shame Investigations, with his lively assistant Peaches. Peaches? Shane becomes entangled in a dangerous mission to recover a fortune in missing drug money. Along the way, he reconnects with old acquaintance Angela.
Ah, oh, that's hot. That's hot.
Oh my, she looks mighty fine. And confronts the criminal responsible for his expulsion from the police force. The movie received negative review from the critics, one of them being Roger Ebert. Roger Ebert gave the film a poor review, criticizing its shallow plot, dialogue, and characters, stating that without the gun violence, the movie would be about nothing much. Despite the critical panning, some viewers found it entertaining, especially for its blend of action and comedy. There are some viewers that do find it entertaining. I've seen like YouTube reviews of about A Low Down Dirty Shame and how it's a good movie. I do agree with it. And sometimes when you listen to critics like Roger Ebert, you kind of understand it somewhat, but again, it's just his opinion compared to what other people think about the movie. I mean, we have our likings and our dislikes. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, the critics can be hard sometimes, but hey, you can have your own opinion besides what the critics will say, you know? Alright, let's talk about the movie. Let's talk about what I like. I love the action. The action is well over the top, but in a good way. It is so well done, especially in the final act of the movie in the mall. Holy Jesus, that was insane. The stuff they did in that final scene was great. With with the some sports some sports store with handling gasoline, and then Shame had to find a way to, sneakily try to get out of there, but blow it up at the same time. Oh man, that was intense. Let's talk about one of the castings, who I believe did the best in this one. I don't think it's gonna be surprised when I say this, but Jada Pinkett did very well as Peaches in this movie. She put a lot of energy into her character, she put a lot of sass to the character. She was pretty funny in the movie. Like for example, and it was like one of the scenes in the movie when she was wearing all this red stuff that she bought at the mall, and she seemed like this soap opera star. She went towards him, and she didn't like what his character did on the show, and she punched him right in the face.
It is him. It is Chad. Chad! Chad! Chad from As a Hot Turn!
That's right, sweetheart. The one and only.
Now that's what you get for dogging Donna, okay? And if you think you're gonna sleep with the sister, I got something else for you. I will come back for you, okay? Don't think that I won't, all right? I don't play that. You knew better than to pull some crap like that. You better watch your back.
That was so hilarious to see that. I know Jada Pinkett gets like trashed on nowadays because of how she treated Will and how she's been a witch towards Will Smith and all that. I'm not really fond of her nowadays. I don't really care for her anymore. But the old movies like this, I can see why Jada was like the it girl of the 90s, of the mid 90s at that time. Oh, let's talk about the soundtrack, baby. The soundtrack is smooth like a baby back rib. It's cool like seeing a cat walking down the street playing jazz music. And it's sexy like Angela stepping out of that taxi in that dress. Oh my god. It's so amazing, man. It's so amazing. What I'm trying to say is the soundtrack is well done. Great tracks that fit the movie to a T. Great job. Great job for the movie for adding such a great soundtrack, baby. Okay, enough of my shenanigans. Let's talk about some of the mixed bag in this movie. Keenen Ivory Wayans as Shame. His performance in the movie is up and down. I think his comedy is very well done. It's good. For example, with him and Wayman, you know, Wayman early on in the movie was in the bed with Shame when Shame thought it was Peaches, but no, it's Wayman instead. That was a funny scene. Where Angela was going to, I'm pretty sure it was it was a salon. Anyways, he met up with Wayman, you know, at this place. He met up with him and oh boy, not only that, but Shame decides to play head games with Wayman when Bernard shows up. Yeah, Bernard is Wayman's boyfriend. Oh boy, this is funny. This is funny, and this is what Shane did to Wayman, poor Wayman.
Excuse me. Who's this?
This is Bernard. What's wrong with you?
The Bernard?
Yeah.
It's me. Homewrecker, he's with me.
What? I can't believe you just did that.
You are my stuff and you know it, don't even try it.
Stop. He's lying. Don't believe him, Bernard. Don't believe him.
Oh, you did not say that last night when we was in bed together, girl.
You slept with him. You slut. Bernard.
Bernard! Well, that was pretty funny. But him trying to be serious in the movie sometimes, I don't know, it just seems questionable. Like when he met up with Angela in the hotel room when Angela was staying at. Once when Angela was talking to, you know, Shame in the hotel room when Shame snuck up to her room, Angela, you know, just telling Shame, like, you look like shit. Well, today is laundry day. I don't know, I might be misquoting Shame, but you get what I mean. I don't know, there's something about his performance didn't look right. I mean, his look was okay. It didn't look like the dad look when he had in A Living Color, but his acting trying to be serious is a little, I don't know, seems questionable in my eyes. Yeah, another mixed bag. Sally Richardson as Angela. I think she looked mighty fine. Oh, baby. Sorry. She looked fine. I mean, she's like a 10 out of 10 in this movie. They could have gotten a lot more than just, oh yeah, he's Shame's ex. I mean, they could have had like scenes of trying to get to know her a little bit more, what she does, why she's here, all that stuff. That's just kind of my only complaint. I think Sally did a good job with the role, but they could have fleshed her out a lot more, besides looking sexy. Oh, baby. I'm canceled. There's like a negative that I did not like the ending. I felt like it was a little odd. When we get to the near and end, I try my best not to spoil the whole thing because I want to keep my videos how I do my videos spoil free as much as I can, because I don't want to ruin the experience for anyone that wanted to see this movie. I felt like the ending was odd. It just felt like after we get done with all the crazy action in the movie and we got like a little spoiler here, when Shame and Peaches are together, like together, like they're in love, felt like it was, yeah, they're in love, end credits. That's it. It just felt odd to me. I don't know, I didn't like that ending that much. I didn't mind the action, the final act, the ending, with them being together. It could have been better. That's my only complaint. It sounds like a nitpick, but it's just how I feel. Alright, time to answer this question. Do I recommend this movie? Yeah, of course I do. If you're into the action comedy element of the movie, then this movie's for you. I know it's on Tubi as of right now. I don't know for how long because it's about to be taken off soon. So if it's still on there, check it out as fast as you can. If not, look for any services legally or illegally, wink wink, to check it out. I do recommend this movie. Well, those are my thoughts about A Low Down Dirty Shame. I appreciate you guys checking my videos out. I hope I am doing well and entertaining you guys the best that I can. I am TG. Stay safe, everyone. I'm here just doing my thing, and I'll see you next week. Bye now.
Was that the police? All right, that is it. We are going right now. Let's
Look,
go.
look, you ain't got a choice but wait, all right? Now I told you he'll be right down here.
Hi, Peaches.